Now, for those who are wondering, well, Luis, if the companies are starting to implement their own frameworks, and if with those frameworks we can start implementing a fast Joomla template, why do I need to learn to build Joomla templates? Well, let me ask you this. Let me go back again to this template. What you will need to do, for instance, if you want to change this color in here behind this picture in here, probably this line up here, what you will need to do in order to change that? Well, you can contact the developer and they can probably tell you, go to this file and do the modification. Or they can also tell you, that's a custom modification and we are not going to be able to help you without you paying more for that support. Now, other option will be, of course, figuring things out by yourself. They are going to be implementing again this framework behind these templates. And if you visit the framework behind these templates, what it is going to happen is that you are going to find several options behind this template. And again, we are going to go back to what I already told you inside the first initial video when you joined the template bootcamp. Simplicity will be your best friend while developing Joomla templates. Because again, let me click F12. Imagine, just check the amount of files they are going to have behind the template. They are going to have 3 JavaScript files, 9 style sheets, and the images down here, don't worry too much about them. But they are going to have all these files in here. And you will need to figure it out. Of course, you can either figure it out the templates themselves and where to go and what to change, or you can go back to the framework behind the Joomla administrator and go through all the options that you are going to have inside there. Believe me, I have seen these frameworks. They are great. I am not saying they are bad. However, in my personal opinion, I don't like to handle everything by those frameworks. Don't forget that people will have different choices, and that will be fine. I mean, nothing is wrong or nothing is right. We are just going to have different preferences. Let me go again to the next website, and this website will have 10 JavaScript files and 14 CSS styles. Okay? If I tell you, okay, go ahead and change probably, let me scroll down, the image behind this black background, okay? Go ahead and probably you will need to go again inside the Joomla administrator and see all the options they are going to put you behind there. Or you can go to any of these 14 CSS styles and try to figure out things, okay? And let me show you what simplicity it is going to look when you build your own Joomla templates. For instance, if I go to my site, let me click F12. First of all, of course, we are going to have 22 HTTP requests and 243 kilobytes. Most HTTP requests are going to come from the images, okay? The images down here. And I am just going to have only one CSS style which will be handling my whole website, okay? So it is going to be really simple for me to understand. I don't need to have 8, 15 JavaScript files or CSS styles. Believe me, simplicity in here will be your best friend. And you don't need to have a bunch of CSS files or JavaScript files in order to develop a great Joomla template. Keep this in mind because this is going to help you. It is not going to only help you with the speed, but also while handling your own Joomla templates in the future when you want to come back and change anything inside them. Other thing that you will need to be aware is that these companies are going to be developing dozens of template module positions that ultimately you will never use. Let me see if these guys have the TP equal 1. Well, TP interrogation mark equal 1. Well, it is not working here, but let me go to template info and click inside module positions. And as you can see, these are going to be the amount of template positions behind this template. 82 template positions, which I believe it is crazy. Now for this company, of course, it is going to be good because they are trying to give their customers what they want. However, if you want to go ahead and start using all these templates, that will be fine. I mean, it will be up to you. But again, don't get into the trap because they are offering you several hundreds of options. That means that you are going to need all those options. Again, there won't be a good way for me to stress this enough because I have been there. I started developing Joomla templates with these companies. And believe me, I was really happy. But when I start growing my knowledge to HTML, to CSS, and then ultimately developing my own Joomla templates, at that moment, my friends, and inside that stage, I realized that developing my own Joomla template was going to be the best option for me. Don't forget again, let me go back, and inside here we are going to go, let me show you the 3 stages that you already saw. Again, you can either be inside the stage number 1 when you are just learning and you are going to be really happy with all the options the template developers are going to be offering you. And probably because you are learning, you want to build something simple at the beginning, okay? You are just learning, and then just go to the stage number 2 when you start becoming familiar with Joomla and you want to actually prove to everyone else that you can develop basically anything you want behind Joomla. And this stage, it is going to be really great too. I mean, every stage is good, but ultimately when you reach this level and you realize that simplicity will be your best friend because you are going to have compatibility problems with all the browsers out there. And believe me, what do you want to do at the end? Do you want to make money or do you just want to develop websites in Joomla? What do you want? You want to make money with Joomla? Or do you want to just develop websites for free? I mean, it will be your decision. I am just telling you where I am and what will be my recommendation for you to go in the future. So start making your decision today. But anyways, my friends, for this video that will be it, and let's move on to the next one.